Do you think that it's possible that instead of choosing, that we're just going to have multiple directions that it's growing in, that there's going to be consumer-based?
There will be multiple directions, and that's inevitable. It's more a matter of whether anything besides the military advertising complex gets a shake, right?
Right.
So, I mean, if you look in the software development world, open source is an amazing thing, right? Linux is awesome, and it's led to so much AI being open source now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, open source didn't have to actually take over the entire software world like Richard Stallman wanted in order to have a huge impact, right? It's enough that it's a major force. So I mean,
it's a very hippie concept, isn't it? Open source in a lot of ways.
In a way, but yet IBM
way.
has probably thousands of people working on Linux, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like Apple, it began as a hippie concept, but it became very practical, right? So, I mean, something like 75% of all the servers running the internet are based in Linux. You know, the vast majority of mobile phone OS is Linux, right? So this hippie...
So the vast majority being Android?
Android is Linux, yeah. So, I mean, this hippie crazy thing where no one owns the code, it didn't have to overtake the whole software economy and become everything to become highly valuable and inject a different dimension into things. And I think the same is true with decentralized AI, which we're looking at with Singularity now. Like it doesn't we don't have to actually put Google and the US and Chinese military and Tencent out of business, right? Although if that happens, that's fine. But it's enough that we become an extremely major player in that ecosystem, so that this, participatory and benefit-oriented aspect becomes a really significant component of how humanity is developing general intelligence.